Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page Halloween layout. I figured it was getting closer and closer to Halloween, so I would do a couple of different Halloween layouts for you. So I will have this one and then one posted on Halloween Day, a two-page layout on Halloween Day. So I am using a variety of different Halloween papers. Most are Echo Park. I think I use one scrap piece that's maybe Cartabella. Or not Cartabella, crepe paper. And I'm going to be using 3 photos of my son carving a pumpkin. So funny fact, kind of, I don't love carving pumpkins. It is not my favorite thing to do. So I usually call my dad to come over and carve the pumpkins with my boys. My husband does not care to carve pumpkins either. So Dad, Grandpa to the rescue, and we are still waiting to carve pumpkins this year yet. So hopefully we'll get to it. We only have a couple of days left. But you can see that I use that pumpkin paper as a border, and then I'm going to use this strip of orange polka dotted paper to go all the way across the kind of the middle of the page there. And then I wanted to see maybe if I could incorporate more pattern papers. And I believe this might be the back side of that pumpkin paper. So instead of using the whole piece, I just added or cut strips. So it made it look like it went all the way down the page when in fact it does not, because I really do like that diagonal stripe. Those colors in that paper are really nice. So I am going to add that there and then really just get to placing my photos, I believe. So I have kind of worked ahead, so I apologize if I act like I don't know what's going on. It's been a little while since I actually completed this layout, but I'm just now getting around to the voiceover. So I am going to trim down the 2 top photos a little bit and then back them and then trim down that horizontal picture as well. I just wanted a little bit of I guess white spacing around them because they will be directly on a couple of different pattern papers actually. So those 2 are going to go at the top and then the horizontal picture is going to end up going at the bottom and kind of overlapping them. The Halloween pumpkin carving photos, for some reason, I tend to struggle documenting them. I don't know what it is. I'm not a huge Halloween fan. And I don't know like why I struggle to scrapbook them so much. I much more enjoy fall layouts. And this I get is fall, but it's kind of a different theme for fall. So I don't know, struggle, I guess. And I have since I started scrapbooking, which has been quite a while now. So I am going to try and incorporate some flairs from Scrappin Happy Studio along with some stickers and embellishments from my scraps or stash. I do have quite a bit of the Spooky Nights collection from Simple Stories, so I do use a lot of that. And that EEK is going to be my title. You know, the pumpkins aren't scary, but it's gooey and icky, and so that's why I kind of made that my title up there. And then went to the Simple Pages ephemera pack and used the house from there and that little ghost from there. And then brought in a flair from Scrappin Happy Studio and really liked the way that cluster turned out, and definitely knew I wanted another cluster to the right hand side of the page. And so I am going to commit to the right hand cluster because I do like that after I added that little phrase sticker there. And then kind of try to figure out what to do on the right hand side. You will notice, and I'm uploading these layouts opposite of how I actually scrapped them. So you will notice a similar cluster in both this video and the video I upload on Halloween. I just wanted a larger base for my cluster to the right. And I knew I had created a cluster in that other layout and didn't really want to copy it, but I do end up copying it because I do like it. So again, I go back to that Simple Pages from Simple Stories, and there was this little journaling piece of ephemera there that I just thought was a great base for an embellishment cluster. And so I'm going to use that. And then I actually go back and find a couple of different flairs from Scrappin Happy Studio. These ones are the epoxy flairs. And I thought, I wonder if I could overlap them. And so I use that orange spiderweb flair and then that lighter teal flare. I think it says Yikes, and it just brought in that color that is in that outer border paper and that diagonal striped paper. I had a little bit of that, I guess a flag that actually is half of one. I used the other half in that other layout you will see on Halloween, and I just thought it would be cute kind of coming out from those two flares there. So now that I have the top part kind of figured out, I need to figure out the bottom part. And I, again, don't love animals on my layouts. I don't tend to use those embellishments, but I thought that cat was kind of cute. So I do add the cat and then a couple of pumpkins to that. I think those are puffy pumpkins and a star, and just kind of finish off that cluster. So kind of almost two different clusters in that larger cluster there, with the pumpkins and the cat on the bottom and then the flairs and that tag on the top. So I am going to, I think, just finish it off, maybe add some stars here and there, but then I am going to commit to that little ghost coming up from that journaling spot, or that base for my cluster. Definitely check out Scrappin Happy Studio. I have been mentioning it all month, but I absolutely love all of her products. So definitely check her out. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.